This video is for anyone who's on the struggle bus. Are you on the struggle bus? Well, I'm offering 10 ways to think by the spiritual masters that might help you off the struggle bus. Let's get started. Number 1, a gratitude quote by Thicht Nhat Hahn, a spiritual Buddhist master. When we live in the spirit of gratitude, there will be much happiness in our life. The one who is grateful is the one who has much happiness, while the one who is ungrateful will not be able to have happiness. Gratitude. We've talked about that before. Gratitude is gigantic. We need to be grateful for the present moment, grateful for what we already have. In my practice, I start every morning with gratitude meditations, guided ones on Insight Timer, and they work. It opens my heart, and I'm grateful for what I already have, which is actually a lot. Number 2, Bashar, if you're familiar with Bashar, he's a channeled spirit, and he offers the following quote: "Your purpose is to be you as fully as you can, and the way that's perhaps most easily done is to act on your highest joy." What makes you happy? Do it. Don't hesitate. Find what makes you happy, find what brings you joy, and do it as much as possible. I started bringing joy to others because I felt an impulse and I felt the need to do that, and it brings me a lot of joy. To give someone acknowledgement for existing, for reminding them that they matter, even though the world may act like they don't, it made a big difference. It still does make a big difference. I'm in the process of making a big difference. You deserve joy. You matter. You're very important to the universe. So live in your joy. Find what makes you happy and do it. Number 3, Buddha says, we are shaped by our thoughts. We become what we think. When the mind is pure, joy follows, like a shadow that never leaves. That's beautiful. So meditation is really valuable. Being quiet, letting go, finding ease and flow in your life. That's all very important because that's where the joy is. And in connection, and in the reciprocity of giving. All of that is where you find the joy. Are you struggling on that struggle bus and you need to think differently? Go help someone. Everybody needs help. Find a place where you can be helpful. That's a really good way to get out of a funk, is focus on someone else, something else. Deal with your emotions, of course, but also find the joy in helping. Number 4, Eckhart Tolle talks about gratitude as well. He writes a lot about being in the present moment. He writes, acknowledging the good that you already have in your life is the foundation for all abundance. So when you acknowledge the good, you see the abundance that you have. You see the small things that relate to the amount of abundance you actually already have. That by some of our programming, by some of the media, and the way that life makes us feel externally, is that we don't have our abundance. We don't have enough. Well, even if you don't have a lot, find the good. Find the good and focus on that. And be grateful for what it is we already have, because that will raise your vibration and bring more abundance. When we sit in lack and we focus on lack, we get more lack. Because what happens is what we focus on grows. So that's why we've learned this. That's why it's become so important to focus on what we have and be grateful. Because now we're focusing on what we have, we're grateful for what we have, and we open doors for whatever it is that we need for the universe to bring us. It will come. Number 5, Sadhguru, who is a wonderful yogi, says the following: if you are a little playful with life, every moment is a celebration. We have been programmed in our 20s to stop being playful. I happen to disagree. Play is a way that we bond, we come together, we create better relationships faster through play. As adults, we work so hard, it's work, 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 and not enough play. Play is good for our brains. We need to play more, and play brings joy. It brings levity. It lightens your whole spirit and raises your vibration. Find ways to incorporate more play into your life. Go to the trampoline park. Go for a walk and skip. This is playful. Try it. Number 6, the Dalai Lama, of course, from Mission Joy. Of course, the Dalai Lama, the Tibetan Buddhist master, enlightened being, states, if you think you are too small to make a difference, try sleeping with a mosquito. Now that's a classic quote from the Dalai Lama. And if you've had a mosquito in your space and you're trying to sleep, he's right. One person can have a pretty big effect. Even these days, I've gone through life thinking I wanted to make big changes in the world, and I wanted to be effective and have a purpose. And there were times when I felt like one person just can't make enough of a difference. Well, I'm back. I'm going to believe that I can make a difference. And if I make a difference to one person, that's enough. Because that one person gained something by all this work that I do on myself, and I'm able to share that one person, it made a difference for them. That's enough. Number 7. So this quote is actually a huge part of the way that I think nowadays. And it affects my happiness. Because when things go wrong, things aren't exactly the way I planned, it doesn't matter. I'm having an experience. I'm here to experience and learn how to have more experiences, and learn how to try new things, and learn how to take some risks. I have days that don't go exactly as planned, but I see them this way. We are not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. And that quote's from Pierre Teilhard de Chardin. I speak a little French. Number 8, Eckhart Tolle. We've come back to Eckhart Tolle again. And he states, realize deeply that the present moment is all you have. Make the now the present focus of your life. That ties into a lot of what we've already shown here. That the now is what's important. The past is a memory. And that memory may not always be exactly what happened, just because of the way our brains work, just because of the way our brains work. And what happens in the future is simply a figment of your imagination. There is no way to predict the future. We could have an asteroid come that we didn't see coming in 5 minutes from now. There is no way to 100% predict the future, no matter what anybody says. So stay in the now. Find the good in the now. Gratitude. Focusing in. Have some fun. Be playful. And let's move on. Number 9. Thicht Nhat Hahn, again, Buddhist spiritual leader, states the following: walk as if you are kissing the earth with your feet. Can you imagine? That's the sound your feet make on the earth. It's kissing. I think that's beautiful. Love every step. Every step is love and joy. How can you not be giving kisses and not feel any joy? That's a little jog. These are great, great ways to get out of the struggle bus. One more, number 10. Desmond Tutu states, ultimately, our greatest joy is when we seek to do good for others. I think I said that. Who can you help? Who can you help today? Is there a food pantry? Is there a homeless shelter? Is there a friend in need? Any of those count. There's a reciprocity to asking for help. I'm kind of terrible at asking for help, but I'm getting better. I'm working on it. I'm very used to doing everything by myself, struggle bus or not. And I need help too. I need help. I need help to move forward in some things in my life. And other people do too. And so do you. So when you're feeling a bit down, find the gratitude, meditate, get present, and go see who needs some help. Go help mow somebody's lawn. Go help feed the homeless. Go help your kids' homework. Help. Stay in life. One thing we might do when we're not feeling 100% and we're on the struggle bus is avoid. We may avoid using television or various other things to stop us from moving. I recommend that we get back in, get away from the media, sit and look around. Go for a walk in nature. Nature bathing is gigantic. Find a forest, go for a hike, go for a drive. You can even go for a drive just not too far, I bet, and you can find a park, some nature, something. Or where have you not been? You know, we live in places where we just don't leave our bubble. So within 30 minutes of where you live, where have you not been? Go there. Bring something new into your life and stay present with it and notice it. When you stop and take 20 seconds to savor what's in front of you, it's truly beautiful. Final thought. I've been through some crap. My life has not always been easy. I was a sick kid. I went through some shit. I'll just say that. And in the years, reading, learning, trying things out, I have found some answers for myself, and a lot of them I just gave you here. From the Buddhist masters to the spiritual masters of the world, there's so much information out there and so many ideas on how to move forward. Laughter. Becoming a laughter yogi was a big deal, and the effects it has on my life are amazing. So things like that, you know, what drives your train? If you're on the struggle bus, what's going to drive your train? Find that. And then drive your train to happiness and joy. Thank you very much. Please subscribe, hit the notification button, like this post, and stay tuned for more beautiful posts for your beautiful self. Have a wonderful, joyful day and get off that struggle bus. Thank you. See you next time.